And welcome back to Sports Vision. Dale, I tell you, man, we've been in this business for 14 years now. We had a situation last week where we lost a very good friend and partner, Terry Bell, who was the former managing partner with Headquarter Nissan. He passed away. And, man, I tell you what, in November of 2017, he changed our lives.
Changed our lives, DJ, and as everybody in the community knows that he was a game changer, very good guy, community-oriented, really great work ethic, always had a heart to help. And we really appreciate it.
And, those of us in the television business, advertising business, we know what a good community partner is. That's one thing to have an advertiser, but another one to have a community partner, somebody that believes in us and, of course, didn't spare a dime as far as anything that we had coming up, whether it was honoring these young student athletes that we do or, again, just promoting some of the good works of the community. This guy, he was on top of the game.
He was on top of the game, DJ, and like we always say, he was grassrooted, community-ridden, everything that's in the community, got his hands on it, left a great legacy here at Headquarter Nissan, DJ, and really one of the biggest things that I've been telling people about, I'm just glad that I got to know him and thank him while he was living. We always talk about giving a person their flowers while they're living. If you run across anybody today that did something for you, thank them for it. Thank them and tell them how important they are, because really while they're living, it is a great impact, because after you're gone, there's no impact.
Well, one thing that you and I both have in common is that we've had an opportunity to play for some great teams and been a part of some great organizations, from the Edgewood Red Devils as youngsters up through the University of Georgia. And, one thing is it's all about team. And,
That's
again,
right.
We had some successful championship teams, and what Terry Bell was able to bring here to Headquarter Nissan, we saw, by his service in the community with he and his staff, the great quality of service that they had here at Headquarter Nissan, and the fact that he took a chance on a couple of guys that, he believed in. That was huge for us, and that's all you ask for. And we talk about it, and we talk about our accomplishments from our SEC championship days to our national championship days.
That's
but
right.
Being in this business for 14 years and having a community partner that believed in what we did, all we had to do was go to him and talk to him and give him a vision, man. And he said, whatever you guys want to do, I'm behind you.
And that's what you need, DJ. We always talk about that, that community-driven, that community partner, and he did a great job being our community partner. But really, he leaves a great legacy here at Headquarter Nissan. All the things that they did in the community, they still would do. All the people that he hired and basically just reared while he was here, they're still here doing the great things that he saw them doing. So really, man, the legacy that he left, man, is big, and it still will live on.
One thing that I love about Terry Bell is he led from the front. Again, most quarterbacks, most coaches,
That's right.
Obviously when things get a little rattled, they find their way to the back. But you know what? Rather, when things got a little shaky, he was in the front. And just like he was in the front, obviously with the success, and he was able to again, pass the credit on to his staff. And that's
right.
what I loved about him. It wasn't all about him. You might have saw, he might have been the name and the face of Headquarter Nissan, but he took care of his people. And not only did he take care of Sports Vision, but we really love the fact that, his salespersons
That's
and
right.
all of the administrative and marketing and promotions folks, they really, really understood what he was all about.
And DJ, and the spirit lives on. And like you said, DJ, one of the biggest things that a corporate partner would do is trust someone with their brand. If somebody trusts you with their brand, well, we trust Dale and DJ. We know they're not going to do anything outside of the box or basically do something that would embarrass us. So when a person kind of trusts what you really do and what you bring to the table, that's big, DJ. That's more than money.
So our condolences to the family and, of course, the former staff here in Columbus, Georgia, for Terry Bell at Headquarter Nissan. He was laid to rest on Tuesday of earlier this past week at Cascade Church. So again, Terry, we love you, we appreciate you, and we'll be there to see you one day, buddy.
Rest in peace.
And I